Yeah. Oh,
What's going on, everybody? Give me 1 second. I'm in your live.
you see where it asked you to join?
Let's see. Copy link, right post. Hang on.
Asked you to
Let me
join.
turn.
No, guys, we are not doing a live catch right now. We are Short Bus Jay is going to be doing an interview with us. Uh, so we're doing it on two devices. I'm on my phone on his, and I'm on the computer on Epic, and he's going to be doing two devices also. We're going to try to get him to come in so we're live on both platforms. We're doing the interview right now as
Yes,
soon as we
right.
can get him in here.
I'm like, I got you pulled up, but I'm looking for the
Where I'm live.
yeah.
Yeah, you should just scroll down and it should be live. It should be the first one.
I see a thumbs up, and then, but you got to do it from the app, don't you?
I'm not sure.
Let me do
I mean,
this
you
real
should be
quick.
able to go to the live on any device if you're using the web browser or app. Today's your birthday, man.
Uh, yeah, every day's my birthday.
Every
Every
day's your
day.
birthday.
Yes.
Well, I got somebody on my live telling you happy birthday.
Tell them thank you very much. Tell them that they're banned.
He said, "Tell you, Chris, that you're banned." No, he said, "Tell you thank you."
What is, dude? I promise I cannot find this. Let me actually download it real quick, and then
Oh,
I'll.
you're good. You're good.
I'm actually in no hurry, so
We got all the time in the world. Not really, but you know.
oh, definitely. I mean, I got time.
What's up, guys? What do y'all want to talk about while we're waiting on Short Bus Jay?
Can you help me with this?
They're all telling
Uh,
you happy birthday, Jay.
tell everyone that they're all banned.
He said you
Hundred
guys are
percent.
all banned.
No,
Well, I
tell them
love the
thank you.
hat. Is the hat? Can you
Oh,
guys see that it's showing the letters the right way?
help.
What's the interview for? We'll get to that when Jay gets on here.
Yeah, I'm downloading it right now.
Wait.
Only thing
Straight.
is, I don't know how to bring you on a live on my damn computer.
Oh.
Mm,
I like it's
hold it,
it's
hold it.
supposed to be saying do epic shit, but it's stuck on epic. That's fine too.
I just so you know, I got trolls on my side, so
There's trolls everywhere.
yeah. But I love all my trolls. I can't lie.
Well, yeah, I mean, they said Jay's a good guy. Chris, he just said you were a troll.
Who did?
I'm messing with Chris way on here. He said you're a good guy.
I appreciate that. I try to be, man. I just try to be a genuine person. Just
Y'all want one of these hats? You can buy these hats off TikTok for like
Oh yeah.
$13 or $15. I think uh today they had them with free shipping.
oh, there you go.
So
How you doing, Sam's? Oh, Dougie's one of my guys on my side. He said that he's insulted.
why is he insulted?
I guess because we said he was we talking about trolls.
Oh. Let me see. Can you guys hear Short Bus Jay pretty good?
I hope so.
And somebody said, are you Brian? Are you asking me if I'm down with Finger Lake?"
Oh, Finger Lake. MMDE says, where do you stream at, Christopher?
Facebook.
Yeah. I could have said that, but yeah, he's on Facebook
Yeah, I'm on
exposing.
Facebook.
Oh,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. No,
Mhm.
exposing predators of innocent children.
Sir.
Really good group. Do you ever collab with anybody?
I've collabed with BAP. Um, that's about it.
Can they hear me on your end?
Yeah, they said they can hear you. It said it's faint, but they can hear you.
Oh, dude, my power just like shut off.
Yep.
Like,
What's up, Tenny? How you doing?
so if they can hear me, do you want to go ahead and start this?
Yeah, we can go ahead.
I mean, I hate to. I don't want to. Dude, I swear to, I don't even know why my electricity it just went out at my house. It just like went out.
That ain't good.
No, that's what. Dude, this shit like this always happens. Anytime I try to do anything, man, there's always something. This is like hilarious, man. Hang on me.
It happens.
So yeah, if they can hear me, man, we can go ahead and get this started because I don't have my phone. It's off my Wi-Fi, and my Wi-Fi is down right now. So
What's up?
it does, man. But dude, I'm doing the interview in the dark now. So oh,
Can you
somebody
guys hear
said
it better now?
if y'all can hear me, man, that'd be awesome.
I just turned the microphone up, so see if that works. What's up, Luis? How you doing?
Oh,
So can't figure out how to bring Short Bus Jay on here, but he is on the phone next to the computer, and he wants to do an interview with us. So
yeah, man, I'm this all kinds of crazy stuff is happening, man. My power cut off, so I'm sorry about this.
you're good.
Somebody said pay your bills.
Yeah.
He said,
Pay your
what?
bill.
Oh,
On
pay
my
your
side,
bills.
yeah. Okay, man. Okay. Welcome to the short bus. Strap your helmet on. We got a really good interview tonight, man. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Chris?
I mean, I run Exposing Predators of Innocent Children. I'm me, man.
Mm,
Just a fat guy trying to make a difference in some kids' lives.
definitely, man. That's it's good to bring awareness and trying to help out doing this stuff. So how long have you been actually being a catcher?
Since the end of 2019.
Okay, so do you like enjoy doing it?
Oh, I love it.
Hmm. Let's see. I can't even see my questions, man. What? Okay.
Well, how about you just chat about your life if you can't see your question?
Oh man, do you want to put this off until I get electricity and we can get this set up right? Because I feel like, man, I can't do you justice right now.
No, you're fine. Do it. We can do it.
1, 2, 3.
If you're good with it, I'm good.
1, 2, 3.
I've got my
Right.
people here. They're ready to roll.
So how'd you come up with the name Exposing
Um,
Predators of
so
Innocent Children?
originally, I started out with the name Indie Chomo Buster, and I had all what was his title? I don't want to screw this up. I had a detective reach out to me from IMPD, which is Indianapolis Metro Police Department, and he told me that he was leaving IMPD and he was going to a small police department here in Indianapolis and wanted to know if I was worried about Facebook views or do I really want to get these guys off the street. And at the time, my son was working with me, and then we had a couple decoys. And so I told him, I was like, I want to get the guys off the street. I'm not worried about Facebook views. And he was like, all right. He said, well, when I go over here to this police department, he says, I want to talk to the police chief about putting a task force together and having you come over and do what you do so we can get these guys off the street. So we did that, but the deal was that there could be no Facebook Live.
Mhm.
I could not work without them. We could record, but we couldn't post it until the chief gave us the okay, which meaning we couldn't post anything until after the trial's over.
Mhm.
And I was fine with that because, you know, I mean, I really wanted to make a difference, especially in my town, to get these guys off the street because there's so many people getting smacked on the wrist and let go. And some of them are my family members. So he told me, he's like, we're gonna have a big press conference when it's all said and done. He said, but only thing is you can't go by the name Indy Chomo Buster.
Mhm.
So I went to my followers and we put a thing up and we we narrowed it down to different names and somebody suggested Epic, exposing predators of Indianapolis children.
Mhm.
And then me and Donnie just started doing more and more outside of Indy. We changed it from Indianapolis to Innocent because every one of these kids are innocent.
Definitely.
So that's how we come up with the Innocent.
Hmm. So it was originally Indianapolis.
Yeah, or
That's
Indiana children,
hmm.
because we were doing everything in Indiana, but then we started going to Illinois, Ohio, Michigan, Kentucky. So we wanted to uh, change it.
So it's just not Indianapolis. You know, you can say you want to go to
Yeah,
Michigan or
yeah,
anywhere. Yeah, man, that makes sense. I mean,
yeah.
you don't want to be
I
just
mean, everything still stood, you know, for Epic because we just changed Indiana to Innocent, and it was more fitting for the kids because I mean, these kids are all innocent.
definitely 100%.
These kids are being preyed on, you know. I mean, back when I was a kid, you know, predators had to walk through your front door. Now you don't even have to let them in the door.
Mm-mm.
They're coming
Man,
in with
they
these
just
devices, and I'm a firm believer it's our fault because as adults, we'll give these kids, you know, phones, tablets, video game systems, just to be like, here, go play. You know, leave mom and dad alone. You know, go do what you got to do. And
definitely.
you know, there's no more kids outside playing, riding bikes and basketball. All these kids are inside on tablets, phones, video games. I mean, there's 6-year-olds that can operate a damn iPhone better than their parents.
Definitely. It's what they've and I think also not only that, man, it's like also with COVID hit and stuff, when the COVID deal where everybody's supposed to stay in their house and whatever. I think, you spend so much people had to spend so much time with their family and kids, that kind of in ways that brought them together, but in ways that kind of, oh well, go play your phone or play your tablet or something. It's not kids going outside and playing like they used to
Right.
be at all.
Yeah. I mean, one year I raised money to buy basketballs, footballs, bicycles to go give kids. Like me and my girl, we were at a Pizza Hut right before Christmas this year, and there was a little boy in there for his birthday. I walked up and asked his mom and dad, I'm like, hey, can I give him a gift? And she was like, yeah. And I went out to my car and I got him a damn hoverboard. Said, here you
Mm,
go. You know, I mean, because I'd rather see the kids on that than on these damn devices. Because if these kids get on these anywhere that you can get anywhere that you can get on a chat where people can message you, you're gonna have to worry about predators. You know, what I mean, I have my decoy accounts have Facebook accounts, and these guys, I mean, the other day I think I counted 50 friends requests from grown men,
Mm.
and I don't put
Oh,
nothing on that damn Facebook, just a picture.
wow. They're sick out there. There's a lot
Yeah,
of sickos out there, man. 100%.
yeah, 100%.
I would go 200. So, do you how many catches how many catches do you have?
Oh, I lost count a long time ago.
What about how many convictions?
Um, not as many as I should.
Mm.
Uh, you know, I'm in a county. I can't give you an exact number on the convictions. I don't want you to think that I'm dodging your question because I just don't know.
Oh,
But I'm in a county to where now I don't even call the police to turn them in.
mm.
And
Wow.
before I was laying this county out, like one right after another.
Mm. That's
But you
crazy,
know,
man.
when we went to be we were when I told you we went work for the police department, me, my son, and the decoy were actually confidential informants for them. I mean, we fingerprinted. We had a file in the filing cabinet, just like you see them talk about on TV. You know, we had handlers that we only talked to. Nobody knew who we were. When we went to the police station, they would take us in a special room where nobody else could get to us. And when we're working with them, the first week that we're working with them, we got 2 arrests.
Mm.
And but if you go Indianapolis, Indiana has a court system called My Case where you can look people up.
Hmm.
Anytime you go to court, it doesn't matter what you go to court for. It could be, for your divorce. It could be for a traffic ticket. It could be because you murdered somebody. You're going to be on there. Well, the 2 dudes that we got arrested, they're nowhere on there. The only proof that I got them is I got a video on one of them, and I got screenshots where they were logged into the jail.
Mm. I
Other
have
than
a
that, there's no proof that they were ever arrested because the prosecutor dropped the charges on them.
I got a question, man. It's from one of my main trolls. I don't know if you ever heard of him. His name is Nate. He's a big supporter, man. I love Nate, but anything bad that happens, it's hashtag blame Nate. He want to ask the question, and this is from him, man. He says,
Okay,
"Have you ever met a pred with a heart of gold?"
they all think they got hearts of gold. They want to tell these little girls anything they want to hear.
Definitely. Do you do your own decoy work, or do you?
Majority of the catches that I've done have been from me decoying. Now I do have decoys that I have caught for, but I did more for me than I have anybody else.
Well, I mean, they're usually is it like really really bad stuff
Oh yeah,
when you do the decoys? Because I've saw
oh yeah,
some stuff from decoys, but
yeah.
but it's go ahead.
I mean, all the way down from them sending videos of themselves, pleasuring themselves. I've had them send me pictures of little girls.
Mm.
Um, I was talking to you earlier about the guy that keeps playing with the court system. He sent pictures of a girl, maybe 13 years old, being penetrated, bleeding,
Damn.
and they did not get him for possession of child porn. He showed them where he got the pictures on the internet, so they were all right with that.
Mm. So has any of them showed you any CSAM?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh wow, man! It's
Yeah.
what do you do when you get? I mean,
Uh,
what do you personally do when that happens?
Personally, first thing you do is you stop communication. You call the police, report it to them. Because if you don't report it to them and you get caught with it, you're gonna have to register on the sex registry because you're in possession of child porn.
That's actually wild, man. That would be I think like for me, reason why I would never want a decoy is because I'd be afraid that I would be sent some CSAM or
Yeah.
something you don't ask for, man. And I know it happens to so many decoys
I
that you.
mean, no decoy ever asked for it.
Mhm.
They just send it. Like you get some of them, they're sick, dude. Like they'll be like, here, do you want to see this picture? And before you can say anything, they're already sending it.
Wow. I think also something like that just happened to one of my decoy friends, APP, Arizona Predator Prevention.
Yep.
Something like similar to that happened to her, man, and that really throws
Oh,
people
yeah.
for loops. And
Well, you
I mean,
asked earlier about doing collabs. We
oh yeah,
not too long ago, we were talking to a guy here in Indy. Bikers was talking to the same guy. Big Country was talking to the same guy. And so I had hit Boots up like, hey, have you had any contact with this guy? Because we don't know who each other's talking to. And he
mhm.
was like, yeah. And I was like, well, I'm going to get him today. And he's like, man, I'm on my way to Indy to get him too. So we hooked up, and I mean, they wouldn't take the case because when his mom went in and got the phone, Boots was interviewing him. I was over talking to mom. I went and had mom open the phone up. I never touched the phone at that time. I had her open it up and go to his gallery. And if you got pictures in your phone and you flick your finger, how it just rolls, the CSAM
Yeah.
never stopped.
Wow.
And it wasn't just one child. This was multiple, multiple. I swear he had over 100 pictures. And they said because I took the phone from mom, walked 10 feet and put it on a little electrical box on the side of the apartment, they didn't know if I put the CSAM on his phone. So they
Wow,
wouldn't
that's
charge.
that's messed up, man. It's
Yeah.
some places are like that, man. They want to get the phone themselves, and I mean, but still, man, there's no way you would have had time to do that. Man, that's just not right.
Yeah. But yeah, immediately, man, if you ever get sent something like that, man, you got to call the police and report it. Get
Oh,
get the get the CAD number that they give you, because if you ever get caught with it, you can be like, here, I reported it, and any officer can go punch in that CAD number and be like, yep, he reported it. And a good county is going to take your phone and they're going to get rid of it. Marion County, they didn't even look at it. He's like, all right, I'll just put it in a report, and he was on his way.
mm. I have a question. Somebody asked if are you in the Grateful Dead? Like, do you like watch Grateful
No,
Dead or anything? Would
no,
listen
I'm
to
not a
them?
big music person, man.
Mm.
I never have
So
been.
was I've talked to Big Country. I think one time I asked him for an interview, but I know he kind of sent me over to Boots, and I think he might even set me over to you. But he does really good work.
Yeah. I mean, anybody doing this is gonna be doing good work. I mean,
Definitely,
you know,
Nate,
stopping,
man.
stopping any predator, is good by me. I mean, it don't matter who you are.
Oh, definitely, 100%. So, do you think it's important to bring awareness to the community you're catching in?
100%.
Mm.
Because I mean, without your followers, so the way I see it, man. Okay, I could do this without my followers, but what happens if I go bust Johnny boy here? He takes a plea bargain, or something happens and the case gets thrown out. Nobody ever knew what little Johnny did.
Mm.
So we go Facebook Live. We show everybody who he is. We have the interview where he's sitting there admitting that that it's all him, or we show the evidence that it's all him. He can't talk his way out of it. He can try, but the evidence is there. And if it gets thrown out, his next door neighbor done seen it. So now they're gonna protect their little daughter around little Johnny.
Definitely, man. It's that. I mean, I think awareness around your community. If you have a pred or a pedophile around your community, man, that that needs to be out because I mean, yeah, kids don't play like they used to, but the kids are more scattered out if they do play outside.
Well, I mean, there's so many preds that you have the sex registry. You can go pull up any registered sex offender on there, but there's more of them that haven't been caught than there is that's been caught. So I mean, I run into this all the time. You'll get these women be like, "I've been with him for 40 years. I would have never thought in a million years that he was doing this." And I'm like, "Man, is this a picture of your husband's penis? He's
Hmm.
sending this to a child. Is
Wow.
this your blanket on your bed right now?
Mhm.
How would I get a picture of the blanket on your bed?"
Dude, I remember I just watched a recent catch of yours where I believe you was outside the guy's house and he was like, I think the wife might have stepped outside and he said, "Is
Yeah,
this his?
he
Is this
is.
his?"
Yeah, his name's Mark. I can't think of his last name, but he just pled guilty. He took a plea. He's being sentenced next month on it,
Wow.
but it wasn't him.
What do you mean? It
That's
wasn't
what
him
he
that
said.
actually.
Yeah, he says it
Oh,
wasn't.
I was like, what?
He
You got the.
he sent me a picture of him sitting on the porch wearing a certain shirt. When me and Donnie got there, he was wearing the same shirt, but it wasn't him.
Wow.
And then I got a video of him that he wanted the decoy to say that day's date and send it to him, and he did the same thing, but
Hmm.
it wasn't him.
Um. So who is the worst predator that you have caught, in your opinion? Like you're like, oh my god, I'm so happy I got this guy out of here.
Um, man, there's so many, man.
Hmm.
I'd have to say Stephen Reed, the one that's messing with the court,
I
because it
remember.
wasn't only him; it was him and his wife.
Mm.
I normally don't let my
So it was a
decoys talk
couple.
to him. Oh yeah, but he took the rap for both of them,
Hmm. Wow.
so she wouldn't go to jail. But I mean, he was as old as me, man, and his wife was maybe 22, 23.
Hmm.
So and then she was over there trying to find him another young girl.
Mm. Wow.
The guy's
Nate,
name
one
that I was talking about is Mark Snyder. That's who
Mark.
you were. Yeah, that's who you were talking about.
Yeah, I remember you. I mean, you walked up and he was like, "Oh, well, I got your penis picture right here," and he's like,
Yeah, he
"That
he
ain't me."
sent he sent a picture of him in his wife's bed, and I didn't know it at the time, but I had talked to his ex-wife,
Hmm.
and she sent the picture to her daughter and says, "Mom, that's the baby's blanket in the picture."
Hmm. Do you think that he could have possibly be? Does he have kids?
He has older kids, but he has a grandbaby.
Oh, do you think he could have been messing with any of his kids or his grandchild?
I wouldn't put it past him.
Dude,
I
because
don't put it past anyone anymore.
mm,
I mean, I've had people that I look up to, and I'm like, would have never thought in a million years.
mm, it's
I
crazy.
mean, my grandma on my dad's side, she has 12 kids, and every one of them have been molested or molested somebody or both, including my father. My father is a child molester.
Wow. Oh, your father?
Yeah, He's
Damn,
never
man.
been charged with it, but he's a child molester.
Mm,
He left my mom for our babysitter, and the babysitter was 15.
mm.
That's a child molester.
Dude, that is crazy.
If you go on my Facebook and you see the post that I put today about my sister passed away 35 years ago today, she killed my little sister, and my dad covered it up.
Damn. So that kind of leads me. What got you into doing the pred catching, or did I already ask that?
No, you didn't. I was abused by a cousin of mine when I was about 7, 8 years old, and I kept it in. And the girl that I was with, she had turned me on to watching another group, a couple groups, and me and her would sit and watch them. And I was like, man, I want to do this, and she was like, no. She's like, it's too dangerous, I don't want you to do it. And I hadn't, I've been married a few times, and I
Mm.
never told anybody about me being abused. I always kept it in. Like, I didn't even tell my mom,
Mhm.
any of my ex-wives, but something told me to tell her. And when I told her, she was like, wow. She's like, well, if you really want to do this, I'll back you. I'll support you 100%. And I reached out to the group. I reached out to the group before I talked to her, and they were all for it. And then once I talked to her, then they wouldn't talk to me no more. And then I started doing catches, and then they seen that I was doing them, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, we can go do stuff together." And now I'm gonna have nothing to do with them because I think they're pieces of shit.
Definitely, man. So that stuff happening to you growing up, and it kind of made
Yeah,
you go into
that and
pred catching.
me seeing all my family members, abusing kids, and it just being swept underneath the rug.
Wow, dude, it's a crazy. So you kind of fought back against your family, I guess you would say.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's family members that hate what I do,
Mm.
but I don't care.
No, you're doing the right thing, man.
You don't have
And
to talk to me.
you're doing 100% the right thing, man. And I
A few years ago, I posted on my page. I didn't post it on the Epic page, but I posted it on my personal page. Every one of my uncles and where they lived and what they did, and including my father, because I thought everybody should know and everybody should know where they're at.
definitely. Oh, hang on, man. I got a donation from Doug. 'Cause I just happened to see this, man. I have to read them out.
You're good.
Ask the guy to say, "Hey, pussy liquor, 69. How much do you weigh?" So you need to ask pussy liquor how much he weighs.
Ask pussy liquor how much he weighs.
Yes,
I
do
think he's
that,
trying
man.
to ask you how much I weigh.
No, no, no. It's backwards. He's asking how much he wants you to ask him how much he weighs, man. I missed a couple donations. I'm sorry, guys. No, but yeah, ask Pussy Liquor how much he weighs.
Pussy liquor, how much you weigh, buddy?
He's one of my trolls, man. He's they're supporters of what we do, man. That's just man. They make fun of me all the time. So
Yeah. Oh, you're
well,
gonna you're gonna get that in everything you do.
oh Dougie's, thank you again, man. What is the scariest catch and where?
The scariest catch, it was here in Indy. Um, we met a guy at the truck stop. He was actually staying in the motel next to the truck stop, and we kept seeing him drive around, but we couldn't get a good, couldn't see him real well. And finally, we went. We knew that he was in this, that he drove the semi. So we went over to the motel, and he ended up pulling a knife out and started walking to me. And my brother was with me, and I told my brother, I said, "Give me the gun," and I pulled the gun on him, and I was gonna shoot him, but he stopped, and then come to find out, he was a convicted murderer out of Florida.
Dang.
I didn't know that until we put him on YouTube, and somebody had commented and seen it and says, "Oh, he's a chomo and a murderer."
Mm.
So yeah,
I say that was scary as hell, man.
yeah.
I got another donation. Thank you, Maggie Decoy. Hey, Boots, I am trying to bring attention to the Finger Lake Clowns. I worked for them less than 2 weeks, and Dakota told me you made 225K on Facebook stream. He's been telling that to people.
Well, I'm not Boots, so
That's
he's
what
not
I
talking
mean.
to me.
No, but I mean, I just reading it off, man. I
Yeah, I can't comment on Boots's finances. I mean, them are his.
definitely. Pussy Liquor. He said, "Yo, how much does he weigh?" I'm not trying to sugarcoat, cause he would eat that man. Pussy Liquor, man, dude.
Yeah,
I just tell him to kiss your ass. That's what I'd do, man.
I'm not.
But
I'm not answering any more things from him, bro.
oh, I agree, man. That's Pussy Liquor for you, man. That's just how he is. It ain't no.
Yeah.
You just if I have an interview with him, man, and it's on my channel. He's a really nice guy, man. But I mean, he's really down. He really donates to the cause, man, a lot, and he just that's just how he is.
Well, tell him that Jamie's needing donations for her teeth. So
Oh, definitely. So let's get back to like own subject, man. I had to read
okay.
those off. I missed them, man, and I've got to do that. So we already got the most dangerous one. So you know, let me see. Who was the grossest pred you have caught?
Um, I don't know. I mean, they're all gross, man. If you want to abuse a child, man, you can't get no more grosser than that.
Definitely. I was just listening to APP's live stream, I think last night for a little bit, man. And some of the stuff, and she's a decoy, and some of the stuff the like he calls Trucker 2.0 is
Yeah,
some of the nastiest stuff, man. You just um can't stomach what they say. It's
yeah.
awful,
I
man.
mean, it's horrible, man. Not anybody can be a decoy.
Hmm.
I mean, it takes you have to block so much out. I mean,
Definitely.
I don't recommend it for just everybody. Uh, because if you've been abused, it's gonna trigger shit for you. It's
Definitely.
like I told you when I seen that guy when we went through his phone with his mom. I mean, I would wake up that night and see different little girls, you know, because I mean I'm the one seeing all them pictures, and yeah, it'll really mess with you.
Mm. Hang on. It really does. So hang on. Sure, let's go back through the chat and answer our question Nate has. About the police officer. Ask him if he sparkles. It's an interview I need to know and tell him no guns. What? Dude, that don't even make no sense. I don't even know what I don't know how to read that,
I'm
man.
I'm not gonna answer retarded questions.
I don't blame you. Dude, that's how it goes. Um so seriously though, man, how does it what does it feel like to look evil in the eye when you catching a
It look it
predator?
looks it looks real good when they have cuffs on them
100%.
because I mean them not being able to go home and hurt another child is That shit's epic.
Hell yeah, it is. So, what laws do you think can change to help pred catchers out?
What laws?
Yeah, do you think can be changed to help pred catchers out?
They should give every one of these guys life
Mm.
or the death penalty. Because
I think it should be death, man.
well, yeah, because I mean, think about it. If your dog attacks a kid, what happens to that dog? That dog gets put down.
Mm.
But these guys go out here and attack kids, and nothing happens to them. They get smacked on the wrist.
That's so messed up, dude. My chat's. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah,
I don't mean to disrespect you in no way, man, because I've loved what you going out and do, man. It's
ew.
my chat gets me laughing, and I don't mean to disrespect nobody, but I don't know. So, do you get an adrenaline rush for when you go to catch somebody?
Oh, most definitely.
Because I've